Chelsea really needs Garnacho and Xavi Simons. Chelsea board should just do everything possible to complete those two signings. Now, after watching Chelsea's performance yesterday, the whole Chelsea fan base can agree with me that Chelsea needs Garnacho and Xavi Simons. Now, if you watch Gittins, what like his performance right now is not the kind of is what we are expecting. I know that he might later come good though, based on somebody that is just coming from another league. With time, he will get better. But we can't keep waiting. When will he get better? So as it stands, Chelsea needs to do everything possible to get in Garnacho. At least that one knows the league, and I'm sure that if he gets into Chelsea with the vibes at Chelsea, he will pick immediately. And then maybe when Gittins is ready, they can be competing. And then about Xavi Simons, yesterday, the commentator said something that shocked me. Since January till now, we are in August. This is the 8th month of the season. Parma have not scored an open play goal. I was surprised. I have to go and check to see if that stat is true, and I found out that it's true. Parma have not scored an open play goal since January. This is the 8th month. This is to show you how EPL defenders have read, as in they have studied Parma. Like they have studied the style of it as they don't give him space at all. Now this is where Xavi Simons coming, because Xavi Simons will be likely competing with Parma if he comes to Chelsea, and I believe that as he's just coming, EPL defenders never really Xavi his style like that. So it will be like he will really help us in the games that Parma is ghosting. We can have option in the bench to use and replace him. Like yesterday, Parma was ghosting, and we don't have anybody to replace him in the game. Who you want to put? Nobody they bench. Meanwhile, this was the kind of game that Simons would have come in and do something. So after watching Chelsea yesterday, it's very obvious that Chelsea still needs that Xavi Simons and Garnacho. And then yesterday game, I know people might say like people not going to believe the same, but this was the kind of game that we needed Madueke and Jackson. Crystal Palace was too physical. They were too, and I think Maresca would have started the lap that yesterday, because the lap is a kind of physical presence striker, that kind of thing. But all the same, Chelsea tried. Compared to the kind of thing they played, low blood, no complete football, they just want to sit back and attack you and counter. So just keeping the clean sheets on that kind of game, and then avoiding lose, they really tried. But then Chelsea board should make sure they get us Garnacho and Xavi Simons. It will really help Chelsea a lot. It really, assuming we still have Madueke. This was the kind of game that you need a player that can dribble and enter inside the 18, cause chaos inside that 18. Xavi tried doing it, but you know he's still new to the league. And the boy never really, that's still small boy, but with time he will pick. And then assuming Jackson was in that game, it will really help Chelsea because he's that physical striker. But as it stands, you no longer have Jackson, so we have to do with the ones we have. But what I can say is that Chelsea board should make sure they get us Xavi Simons and Garnacho. It will really help us. And then about this CCB, Champion tried yesterday, but it still seems that it's not what Maresca wants. He wanted to buy him a new CB. So I think if he wants them to buy him a new CB, the board should just get him a new CB. So that at the end of the season, we will not have any excuse to say that this is why I couldn't do like this one. You understand? Anyway, Chelsea fans, what do you think? I think Chelsea needs Garnacho and Xavi Simons. Let me know your own thoughts on the comment section.